Another closely watched race tonight is for two open at-large seats on the Duluth City Council. Incumbent Eric Forsman, Lynn Nephew, Jenna Yakel, and Miranda Pacheco are all on that ballot. The top two vote getters tonight will earn those seats. We'll hear from the candidates about what they believe are the biggest issues facing the city coming up tonight at 6. We'll also have live coverage of this race with our team tonight at 10. There are many reasons Duluth residents showed up to vote today, and our Northern News Now's Taryn Simmons has been out talking with voters about what drove them to the polls this morning and this afternoon. Taryn, what did they have to say?
Right now, I'm sitting right outside the Vineyard Church where at least over 862 people have voted so far. The night is still young and voting does not end up until 8 p.m. today. Now, I did speak to some voters earlier today, and here's what their concerns were. Their main concerns were about road conditions, housing, and upkeep of downtown. Many of the voters want to see a change in the city. Voters like husband and wife Joseph and Terry Mayron, who are current building owners and lived in Duluth for the past 25 years. Both want to see that their vote will make a difference in their beloved home.
So we've got to open up the shops. We got to tear down these old beat-up places that are burnt. We've got to get it so that the streets are safe again. Downtown is so depressed, it's terrible. We've got to get it revitalized.
Safety of the streets, especially in the kind of neighborhood where we live, how they're going to address that, tourism, schools, just everything.
I've also heard from many other voters who expressed their concerns about housing issues and what they call high taxes in the city. We'll hear more from them coming up tonight at 6. And if you haven't voted yet, voting is still up until 8 p.m. today, so come out and get to the polls.
All right, Taryn Simmons live for us in Duluth. Taryn.